What's going on, man? Another day, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 4 free picks for the MLB that I like a ton. All I ask before we jump straight into it is number 1, go down, hit the like button. And while you're down there, hit the sub button as well so you don't miss any more videos like this going forward. So go down, do that. And now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing we have to talk about, like always, is that in VIP, we crushed it again. We ended up going 4-4 overall on the day, but we still went up over a unit because we had a huge plus money play here in the White Sox money line, and the White Sox ended up cashing us out. So we ended up making a ton of money. Obviously, we had the Ravens too. If the Ravens would have cashed, we would have had an even bigger day, but the Ravens want to sell. They want to be one of the worst bad beats of all time. There's nothing you can do about that. Still had a good day overall. That makes us have 11 out of the last 13 days being winning days, which is unheard of. Nobody in this industry does it at this high of a level, and that's why I've told you time and time again, if you want to get in VIP, the time is now with football just now starting. And what's so great about this is you can get a full month of VIP for completely free. All you have to do is text me to my phone number right here that you used my code FBL on Sleeper or Chalkboard, either one, it doesn't matter, and I will get you a full month of VIP for completely free, no strings attached. Now, what's also great about this is if you use my code FBL on Sleeper, they're going to double your first deposit, so if you put $100 in, you're going to get $100 back for completely free, and they're also going to give you a free pick, like you see on the screen right here, where a player just has to get one of anything, and it wins. So, say a quarterback has to get 1 yard, a pitcher has to get 1 out, anything like that, it'll give you a free pick for it, and it'll give you a free $100 only when you use code FBL though. It's going to be linked down below. And then also Chalkboard, the reason I like it so much is because if you use FBL on here, they're going to give you a free $20, no deposit required. All you got to do is sign up with my code FBL. It has to be with my code FBL, like I said. But if you do that and you sign up, you're going to get a completely free 20, no deposit required. And you can use that 20 to do whatever you want. So it's a no-brainer. Go use code FBL on Sleeper or Chalkboard, either one, to get these crazy bonuses. And then if you send me proof to my phone number right here, I'll also get you a full 30 days of VIP for completely free. So go do that. It literally is a no-brainer. But if you want more free picks from me every single day as well, I give out free picks on my free plan on Winnable too. It'll be linked down below as well. Go hit that link, get in. I give more free picks on top of these videos. So go get in there. And now we can get into my first pick of this video, which is going to be Ronald Acuna to go under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's under this mark in 5 straight games now, averaging just 0.2 a game. He's under in 9 of his last 10, averaging just 0.4 a game. And then he's also under in 12 of his last 20, averaging just 1.4 per game. So, specifically, what I'm looking at here is he has been on an extreme cold streak in his last 5 and last 10. He has not been going over this mark at all. That's the first reason I caught it. When you see MLB players go into a slump, you want to try to ride that slump as long as you can until they come out of it. And that's what we're going to do right here, especially since he is going to be facing off against the Cubs, who are going to be pitching Cade Horton, who has been a beast all year long. He's 9-4 on the season, has a sub-3 ERA, and a whip of 1.14, which is exactly what you want to see. So if he comes out here and he pitches like that once again against Ronald Acuna, who is currently struggling, I think he goes under this mark extremely easily, and that's why this is my first pick of the video. Go lock this one in. I think we have an edge here. Now, for my second pick, we're going to be taking an over on hits, runs, and RBIs, and we're going to be taking that guy, Dominic Smith, to go over his for a few different reasons. First of all, he's the opposite of Ronald Acuna. He isn't in a slump. He is on a heater. He's over this mark in 5 straight, averaging 2.8 a game. He's over in 8 of his last 10, going over 7 straight, averaging 2.8 a game. And then he's also over in 13 of his last 20, averaging over 2 per game still. So he has stayed consistent. He's been going over this mark a ton in his last 5, 10, and 20. But most importantly, you got to take a look at the matchup. And the New York Giants are going to be playing the Diamondbacks in this game. And they're going to be facing Zach Gallen, who just hasn't had a ton of success this year. 11 and 13 on the season, almost a 5 ERA, a whip of almost 1.3. He's not a terrible pitcher. He does have a decent amount of strikeouts, especially in accordance to how many innings he's pitched. He's averaging a little bit less than 1 strikeout an inning, which isn't terrible, but this ERA isn't the greatest. The whip is getting up there. Obviously, the record isn't the greatest either, and him coming in here against the guy who is extremely hot and Dominic Smith, I think is a great spot for Smith to go over this mark once again, and that's why I decided to take this pick. So that's my first two. Now for my third one, we're going to be taking Lawrence Butler here to just get on base one single time with a base hit. All he needs is one base, and it cashes us out. The first reason I like this is obviously because his hit rate is really, really solid, but it's also because you're getting minus 125, which is insane odds for a guy like Lawrence Butler to just get one base hit. He's over this mark in 3 of his last 5, averaging 1.6 bases a game. He's over in 8 of his last 10, averaging 2 bases per game. And then he's also over in 12 of his last 20, averaging 1.65 bases per game. So already, this looks way too good to be true. That's why it caught my eye. But then I thought, maybe he has a really tough matchup. So I went over and I had to take a look at it. And you can see here that the Athletics are going to be facing off. Where's their game at? Let me find it real quick. They're going to be playing the Red Sox, and then I saw that the matchup wasn't really that scary. He's going to be facing Dustin May, who has struggled all year long, a 7-11 record, almost a 5 ERA, a whip of 1.42, which is horrendous. He allows a ton of base runners, and I think in this game, he's going to do the exact same thing, and if Lawrence Butler can just get on base one time, like he's done super consistently in his last 5, 10, and 20, this pick here should basically be free. So there you go. Those are my first 3. Now, real quick, before I give you my last pick of the video that I actually like the absolute most, I do want to remind you, once again, that VIP has been going absolutely stupid. We had another winning day yesterday, going up another unit. You can see all the winners right here. The day before that, we went stupid again, as you're going to see right here. We went up, we went 13 and 6 overall, going up almost 12 units in one single day. It takes most handicappers a month to make 12 units. We made that in one day. It's pretty ridiculous. You can see we had a ton of winners in college football here and in the MLB. So I'm telling you, the time is now to get in. And right now, if you go use my code FBL on Sleeper or Chalkboard and send proof to my number, I will get you a full month of VIP for completely free. It's not like we've just been having this success recently. We've had this success all year long. We're up over 300 units on the year. We're up over 140 units on our play of the days. And that right there should be enough proof to you that I know what I'm talking about, and you should get in on this free month of VIP. Now, like I said earlier, if you use my code FBL, Sleeper is going to double your first deposit for completely free. Put 100 in, get 100 back, no strings attached. They're also going to give you a free pick that literally cannot lose. It's going to be a pick like a quarterback to get 1 yard. So there you go. Those are 2 great promos for Sleeper. And then for Chalkboard, only when you use my code FBL as well, they're going to give you a free $20 at sign up. So when you sign up, you put in my code FBL, they're going to give you a completely free $20. So go get in on both of these crazy promos. They're pretty insane. You can only get them though with FBL. So go do that. Both apps are linked below. And now we can get into the last pick of the video, which is going to be Josh Jung to just have a single hit. And this one is pretty straightforward. He's over this mark in 4 of his last 5, 9 of his last 10, 15 of his last 20, and he's gone over at a 67% rate on the season, which is exactly what you want to see. He has found ways to get a hit throughout the entire season in the majority of games that he's played in. And then to top that off, the Rangers are going to be playing the Brewers, and the Brewers are going to be pitching a guy that has struggled so far this season with a 4-13 record, over a 5 ERA and almost a 1.6 whip, which is horrendous. It's terrible to even look at these numbers, but it is what it is, and that's why I think Josh Jung is going to go over this mark pretty easily. That's a little parlay topper. It should be pretty self-explanatory. It should hit with ease, and that wraps up my 4 picks for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Go lock them in, and until next time, let's all go print some money.